I'm sat with Pauli, who's the owner of GPS4Africa. And Pauli, first of all, I have to say congratulations, man. It is without doubt the finest adventure store I was going to say I've seen in South Africa, but I've been around the world and you struggle to find a better stocked shop than this. But you've come a long way to get here, haven't you? How long ago did you start?
Well, Matt, it's this year, it's our 10-year anniversary. So I started the business 10 years ago, of which the first 7 years was operating out of my garage for my home.
So to get to this glamorous sort of level, it hasn't been plain sailing. You didn't start like this, you put in the hard work. Yeah. So 7 years in your garage, what happened then?
Well, it actually started out as a hobby. So after 7 years doing my hobby and still doing my hobby, I think that's the main reason why we're successful. It's a hobby business for me. So we moved from my garage into a shop right next door where we are now. And we were there for 2 years, and then in the beginning of this year we decided we have to go bigger to make sure that we satisfy the market out there, because the whole idea that I had from day one with GPS4Africa was to become a one-stop shop for any adventure biker. It doesn't matter which bike you're on or brand.
So everyone associates adventure in this country with, I suppose, BMW and then KTM to a certain extent. But I mean, we're sat next to, we've got a Ducati Scrambler here. Yeah. I've got a BMW XR here, which is primarily a road bike. So you'll cater for any brand and basically any type of bike, really.
That's right. You know, we started going that route. In the beginning of the year, I got the Ducati, so we're busy with projects, getting equipment in for the bike to kit it out for the guys that want to do adventure traveling with that. And obviously with the new BMW S1000 XR, that's also a brand new market for us, and I decided I need to get one of these bikes into the shop, and we're doing extremely well with accessorizing the new XR as well.
So when you say everything for adventure biking, I mean it really is everything, isn't it? From the tiniest little valve cap to a full range of clothing. If you want anything for your adventure bike, it's here.
That's the idea, you know. My whole idea with the business was, if you've just bought your new bike, the first stop is GPS4Africa. You get into the shop and we can kit you out. From the lid, jacket, neck brace, pants, boots, gloves. And then obviously that's it to address yourself. And then obviously your bike, we kit out your bike with crash bars, whatever you need, luggage systems. And then to make sure to get you on your way, we've got camping gear specifically for adventure biking. Quality stuff, lightweight, small and compact.
And what I like as well is that you have a lovely setup here that it's not simply a matter of buying your bolt-on goodies if you're like me actually, and you're completely incompetent with a set of spanners. These guys will actually sort the stuff out, and they've got a lovely workshop with a glass front, so you can actually sit here, have a coffee, good coffee by the way.
Thank you.
And watch the guys work on your bike and make sure the job is done professionally, and I presume that's still quite a big part of the business.
You know, that's how I started off, you know, because I was working out of my garage from my home. I always like for the client to be right next to me. We've got nothing to hide. We feel comfortable, you know, and that's what the guys like. They want to see what you're doing, because obviously they also learn and see, because if something happens with their bike on a trip, whatever, they know exactly to look where there might be a problem. So that's why I've got an open door policy, and that's why my workshop is behind a glass door. And mind you, I've never closed it actually. So the guys are always in there, and that's a nice meeting point for the guys, and they like it. So, you know, so we feel proud of what we're doing, and that's why we've got this open door policy.
I notice in the shop as well, and I haven't seen this anywhere before actually, Pauli, but you've got a heck of an Arai display. I mean, what's happened here? Have you become an official dealer or something?
Yeah, we've been doing pretty well with Arai in South Africa, mainly focusing on one specific model, and that's your Tourex helmets. And we're currently the biggest dealer in South Africa. So we got a deal down with Arai, or Bikewise, the importers, and we were appointed the first official Arai concept store in South Africa and service center. Now, what that means is that you can walk into GPS4Africa and we've got the complete Arai range of helmets on display, all the different sizes, all the different colors, and that covers the complete range now. You know, where we are
So all the road stuff as well?
All the road stuff, you know, right from your limited edition Isle of Man RX-7 down to the freeway open face helmet. So we've got the complete range of helmets available for the public.
So if someone pops in here and he's come to buy something else and he happens to wear an Arai, I mean, free of charge, you will service the helmet.
Yes.
Obviously, if you need a few replacement bits, you pay for the bits, but otherwise it gets
That's 100% correct. You know, that's the service that we offer as a service centre. You pop into the shop, you leave your helmet on our service counter. We've got certified engineers that's working on the helmet that service your helmet, and then you can get going. And we got all the parts freely available.
It's been a pleasure being here with you, Pauli, at GPS4Africa. I recommend you give it a visit as soon as you possibly can. Before Christmas, actually.